Today I'm going to be landing on the surface of the moon and returning in Spaceflight Simulator, except I can only use the mini engine. Let's see how this goes. Today we can only use the little Colibri engine. Our goal is to get to the moon and back. So how I'm thinking that we're going to do this is we're going to have a array of engines, and we just got to make sure that the thrust to weight ratio is over 1. So I already got these ones, so all we need to do is duplicate these until we get an entire little row of engines, and boom. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we could just get a bunch of, let's get a bunch of little boosters on here. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And let's strap a rocket on top of there, and let's go. Okay, let's see. So we're going up into the atmosphere. Things are looking pretty good, to be honest. We got about 70% of fuel left, and we're like 2,000 meters, so let's go a little faster. Okay, it looks like we ran out of fuel, so we can make it about halfway to orbit with this configuration. So let's go back to building the rocket, and what I think we should do, instead of adding more fuel to this, we should probably just add another little layer of engines onto this whole thing, so that we have double the thrust. And what we should probably do is we should have it so the engines, each stack of engines gets a little more fuel than the last, and we can stage the engines so that when we're halfway up into the atmosphere and those engines, the bottom ones, run out of power, we can still turn on the top ones, and those ones will propel the rocket. That's probably going to make things a lot more efficient. So let's see how far this configuration gets. So let's actually stage that. Okay. Okay, so actually I'm going way to the side. So let's go to our map and let's see. Okay, things are looking pretty good. I think we might actually be able to get into orbit. So that's out, so I released those. And we still have about 50% of fuel left on here. So we need to wait until this little line gets above, okay? And that just means that we're on trajectory to get into orbit. So once we're actually in orbit, we're going to face our rocket sideways, and then we're going to start burning sideways so that it expands the orbit, and we can actually start orbiting around the Earth. Okay, so we're in space, and now let's start burning so that this line, our orbit line, gets bigger. And let's tilt it up a little bit so that we don't fall down too much. Okay. And we've reached low Earth orbit. Okay, so now we know that we can get to orbit with around 23% of fuel left. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to actually make a little lander because we want to go on the moon. Let me just make a simple lander design. Okay, that looks pretty good. These things are able to extend. That's looking good. Okay, now let's put a little thing at the bottom here, and then let's try and stick another. Let's have another layer of rockets, but this time the third layer will be bigger. There we go. Okay, so our thrust to weight ratio is actually getting below what we want it to be. So I don't know how we're gonna handle that because it's below 1, which means that our rocket's not gonna be able to get off the ground. So what we can do actually is make these things smaller. I think we can afford with it being a little closer. So if we just get a little one of these instead of a big one. Okay, maybe that will make our thrust to weight better. Nope, it's still basically the same. Okay, so I'm gonna undo all those changes then, because we still need the fuel tanks. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we could possibly just make this one the small tanks, this layer also small tanks, and then we're gonna actually move this staging. Well, this one's gonna have actually more fuel because it has this one, so we're gonna also stage this and move all of this down here. And there we go. It's still not that much. So let's actually turn down the liquid fuel in the very bottom ones. So now our thrust to weight ratio is it's right where we want it to be. It's 1.1, which it's a little too close for comfort, but it's okay. So now we're going to stage this. So first one is going to be this. Then when these run out, we're going to separate into that. We're going to do that. Turn on these in the third stage and sure, extend the legs and turn on RCS. Then in the fourth stage, we're going to do that. Fifth stage, that. Okay, now we have a pretty... I think this will get to the moon. Okay. So we got to wait till this goes down to 0 because it was already close to 0, so I just separated it because I want to make sure that I separate this on time. So, okay. gotta go on our side. This little tracker at the bottom right is like showing us it's like the optimal way to get into orbit, like the optimal way to face your rocket. So we are in orbit right now, so let's speed up. So let's do this. Okay. Now let's just wait until the... Uh-oh, we're out. Okay. Out of fuel in this. Okay, so we just got 26% left in this, so I'm gonna actually fire too early. Okay, we're right here. Come on. Okay, we're in low Earth orbit. We have 22% left. So we're gonna wait till the transfer window and see how much we need to speed up to actually make it to the moon. So we gotta go 600 meters per second faster than we are right now. So I'm firing the engines. Okay, I think we actually went a little past the moon. Yeah, we went a little past the moon, so I need to fire RCS. Okay, that's good. We're on track to hit the moon, and I'm going to use this to fill up these engines all the way. Now let's just wait until we get to the moon. Oh, wow. Okay. Crap. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 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 Crap. So... we need to use RCS. I just went back 30 seconds. So we need to do the same thing we were doing before. I'm probably going to get like 6,000 meters close instead of like 2,000. So we're pretty close there. So let's start decelerating because we're going a little fast. Because the main reason why we crash land, I got that close, is because these engines aren't really that powerful. And we need to turn on RCS so that we can get rid of our side velocity to make it easier to land. So we want to land at below 16 meters per second so that we don't damage our landing gear. We want to like periodically be slowing down because we don't want to be going too fast, too close. Probably going to land exactly in the middle of this crater. We're getting pretty close. Okay, let's start going. Okay, we're going about... yeah, we're pretty comfortable. Okay, this is a pretty good landing. Okay, we just landed on the surface of the moon with about 71% of fuel left. That's great because 71% is more than enough we need to get back to the Earth. So let's put a trajectory towards the Earth, and let's just start going up. Let's put up our gear. Whoops. And then let's wait till we get to this transfer window right here. Okay, let's fast forward to where we get to this transfer window right here. And okay, now let's start burning. Okay, we're in the orbit of the moon now, so let's go to this transfer window this time and actually do it. And okay. We're pretty close to the Earth, and let's get a little bit closer. Okay, we're on track to get to the Earth, so let's just fast forward a little bit until we actually get to the Earth. I always fast forward too much. Actually, before we even get to the Earth, let's do one thing real quick. We don't actually need any of this stuff anymore because we're just going to be burning up in the surface of the Earth because we have a heat shield. Oh. So back to what I was saying. We don't actually need that, like... all of this stuff, so let's just get rid of it. And let's face towards the Earth this time. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're in the atmosphere of the Earth. Okay. Okay, so at around 2,000, we're going to deploy the parachute. Okay, so we got the parachute out. And we just, now we just got to wait until we get to the bottom, and then I think we're done. 800 meters, 700 meters, 600 meters, 500 meters, 400 meters. And, okay, the parachute fully deployed, and now we're going to get to the bottom, and hopefully it should say that we completed the challenge moon landing. Nice, okay. So it looks like we did everything in this video. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other wacky challenges you want me to do, just comment them down below, and bye.